Can eating certain foods improve our mental health? Scientists have discovered something amazing. The tiny bacteria living in your gut can actually affect your brain. This connection, called the gut-brain axis, has led to the study of psychobiotics. These are special kinds of good bacteria found in foods like yogurt and in supplements that might help us feel mentally well. Here are some key points. Humans have around 23,000 genes, but our gut bacteria have over 2 million. This means we're more made up of bacteria than human cells, making these microbes a big part of who we are. These gut bacteria are super important for how our brains develop and work. They help us think, make us more social, and help us handle stress. Scientists are exploring if psychobiotics could one day help with mental health issues like anxiety, depression, and even autism and dementia by either using them alone or with other treatments. The idea of psychobiotics started in 2013, focusing only on probiotics. These are the good microbes that live in our gut and help it stay healthy. Recent studies suggest that prebiotics, food for those good bacteria, and other healthy habits like exercise and a good diet can also be considered psychobiotics, because they too can positively affect our mental health. It's also important to think about how things like antibiotics and certain medications can upset our gut health. Researchers have found that people with certain mental illnesses like depression and bipolar disorder often have different gut bacteria than people without these illnesses. In an interview, researcher Simon Evans explained psychobiotics as probiotics that can affect the brain and behavior. They come from eating fermented foods or taking supplements and help our brains by 1. Talking directly to the brain through nerves, releasing substances that can affect brain chemicals, influencing our immune system, which can affect how we feel mentally. Evans is hopeful that in the future, psychobiotics could be used along with other treatments for mental health, and maybe even replace some drugs for certain people. Right now, though, we're still learning exactly how this all works. But encouraging a healthy gut through diet could become a common recommendation for improving mental health soon. Problems from a leaky gut. 1. A leaky gut is when the lining of your intestines is damaged, allowing things that shouldn't get into your bloodstream. This can lead to inflammation and various health issues. This inflammation can also lead to a leaky brain, where harmful substances might get into the brain, potentially causing or worsening brain disorders. How food affects your gut and brain. What you eat plays a huge role in the health of your gut microbiome and by extension your brain. Foods high in sugar and low in fiber can mess up your gut health, leading to inflammation and even affecting your mood and cognitive functions. Ways to improve your brain health through your gut. Enter. The world of probiotics, our first stop, introduces us to the allies within, probiotics. These microscopic warriors are not just any bacteria, they're the good guys, championing your health in ways you might not have imagined. From the tangy zest of kimchi to the creamy swirls of yogurt, these probiotic-rich foods are the ancient secret to digestive harmony. Imagine, if you will, our ancestors 6,000 years ago, unknowingly mastering the art of fermentation, setting the stage for a legacy of gut health that spans millennia. But why are these foods so special? It's all thanks to a magical process called lactic acid fermentation. Here's where the plot thickens. As these beneficial bacteria feast on sugars, they transform them into lactic acid. This not only gives fermented foods their unique tang, but also creates a fortress against harmful bacteria, ensuring that only the most resilient, health-promoting microbes thrive. So when you indulge in a spoonful of live culture yogurt or sip on kombucha, you're not just treating your taste buds. You're bolstering an ancient alliance with these microscopic benefactors, enhancing your gut's integrity and fortifying your immune system. Embark on a low-carb, high-quality fat odyssey. Next, we venture into the realm of dietary balance, where the battle between good and evil bacteria unfolds. Imagine your gut as a garden, where what you feed it determines the health of its flora. High-sugar diets are like weeds, choking the life out of your gut garden, while a balanced diet rich in fibers from fruits and vegetables, and high-quality fats, is the nourishment your garden needs to flourish. In this domain, fats are not the foe they were once thought to be. Picture them as the unsung heroes, providing the essential energy your brain craves to function at its peak. By choosing your fats wisely and pairing them with a cornucopia of vegetables, you're crafting a feast fit for the royalty of your internal kingdom, the joy of chocolate, coffee, wine, and tea. Now let's take a moment to celebrate the delights of chocolate, coffee, wine, and tea. Far from being mere indulgences, these treasures offer a bounty of benefits for your brain and gut. Dark chocolate, with its rich tapestry of flavonols, acts as a beacon of cognitive health, illuminating the path to enhanced brain function. Similarly, coffee and tea do more than awaken your senses. They act as guardians of your gut, wielding their antioxidant powers to maintain a balance of good bacteria. And let's not forget the elixir of moderation, red wine, which in just the right amounts can be a potion of protection against inflammation and a promoter of gut health. Prebiotic foods, the unsung heroes. As we delve deeper, we discover the secret allies of probiotics. Prebiotics. These are not living organisms, but the fuel that feeds our probiotic friends. Found in foods like garlic, onions, and chicory, prebiotics are the unsung heroes, ensuring that the forces of good bacteria are well nourished and ready to defend your gut's realm. Imagine each bite of these foods as a spark, igniting the strength and vitality of your gut's guardians, enabling them to build stronger fortifications against the invaders of disease and discomfort. The purity of water, a fountain of wellness. Our journey concludes at the fountain of wellness. Pure, filtered water. In the quest for gut health, the purity of what we drink is as crucial as the quality of what we eat. Just as a clean river sustains a thriving ecosystem, filtered water ensures that your internal environment is free from the pollutants that can disrupt the delicate balance of your microbiome. Drinking filtered water is akin to casting a protective spell over your gut, ensuring that its inhabitants are shielded from harm, and your mind and body remain in harmonious balance. Can gut bacteria influence Alzheimer's disease? Recent research suggests the bacteria in our gut could play a significant role in the development of Alzheimer's disease, adding to the growing evidence that our microbiome influences various health conditions including obesity, diabetes, asthma, and heart disease. In a study published in Scientific Reports, scientists found a notable difference in the gut bacteria composition between healthy mice and those with Alzheimer's. The mice with Alzheimer's showed higher levels of beta-amyloid plaque in their brains, which are protein fragments that accumulate and lead to nerve damage and brain inflammation. The research team conducted an experiment where they transferred gut microbes from mice with Alzheimer's into germ-free mice. The results were striking. The mice receiving the Alzheimer's-associated microbes developed more beta-amyloid plaques than those that received microbes from healthy mice. Frida Falk-Hallenius, a researcher from Lund University in Sweden, highlighted this discovery as a significant breakthrough, suggesting it paves the way for new preventive and therapeutic approaches to combat Alzheimer's disease, moving beyond just treating symptoms with drugs. The importance of a healthy microbiome. These findings underscore the potential of dietary changes to impact the development of Alzheimer's by influencing our gut bacteria. A study from Iran in 2016 found that probiotics could enhance memory in people with severe Alzheimer's. Although it was a small study lasting just 12 weeks, it points to the possibility that food supporting a healthy microbiome might improve cognitive function in those already experiencing cognitive decline. Rudolf Tanzi, a leading Alzheimer's researcher, emphasized the importance of maintaining a healthy microbiome for overall brain health. He advises against consuming processed and inflammation-inducing foods, which can harm gut bacteria, and recommends eating whole, unprocessed foods instead. This body of research suggests that taking care of our gut bacteria not only benefits our overall health, but might also offer a protective effect against neurological diseases like Alzheimer's. By focusing on a diet rich in probiotics and real food, we may be able to influence our brain's health and reduce the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. By embracing foods rich in probiotics, choosing our carbs and fats wisely, indulging in the pleasures of chocolate, coffee, wine, and tea, fueling our gut with prebiotics and hydrating with pure water, we're not just feeding ourselves, we're nurturing the vast unseen universe within. Subscribe to our channel and tap that like button, not just as an act of support for our endeavors, but as a pledge to your own journey towards wellness and understanding. Each click, each subscription is a step together on a path of discovery, a path that leads not just to better health, but to a deeper connection with the world within and around us.